You've done the work, haven't you? You filled your journals, you did the affirmations in the mirror, but you're still insecure. Why? Now we're gonna talk about that. You've done the work, haven't you? You filled your journals, you did the affirmations in the mirror, and you forced yourself to the gym. Yet, when you walk into a room, you still feel like everyone is looking right through you. The girl who deletes her text messages before hitting send because she's terrified of being too much. If that is you, listen up. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes of how I went from the most quietest, shyest girl you ever meet to the woman I am today. Being confident, speaking on camera, giving so many other women advice on how they can be confident themselves. How they can be confident, their most authentic and successful selves. So in this video, I'm going to help you embody the person you're always designed to be. Your insecurity is killing you and it shows. People notice when you are being shy and when you're being insecure, they can feel your energy. And here's how to go from shy to your most confident self. This guide is everything you will need to know. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down what is insecurity, the step-by-step guide on how to go from shy to your most confident self. You start to believe that insecurity is just part of your personality. That you were just born without the confidence everyone else seemed to have. You feel frustrated, exhausted, and honestly, you start to believe that you were just meant to stay small forever. But here's what no one tells you. You're not meant to play the side character in your story. Of course you're supposed to play the main character in your story. Your brain is just running on the story you've been telling yourself the whole time. This society benefits from you being manageable, but this is stopping you from achieving your goals. You don't need more self-help. You need an identity shift. Most successful leaders and icons you know, they don't wait to fix their insecurities. They use something called cognitive neurotransformation. They learn to build a character that runs their life for them while their actual self is safe. Because honestly, my actual self doesn't want to speak on camera. She doesn't want to do that. But the version I created loves doing that. She loves talking on the camera. First, what is insecurity? Let's be real about what insecurity actually is. It isn't just being anxious or a little shy. I looked it up in the dictionary for you. Insecurity, according to the dictionary, is a feeling of inadequacy, lack of self-confidence, and inability to cope, accompanied by general uncertainty and anxiety about one's goals, abilities, or relationships with others. Insecurity is a self-protection habit that has gone way too far. It's when your brain becomes obsessed with one thing, not being judged by others. You've spent so much time not being noticed, being unseen, that your brain now thinks being seen is a threat. You aren't broken and you're not a naturally shy person. You've trained your brain to believe that staying invisible is the only way to stay safe. It is simply familiar and that's why you feel safe. But here's why it's actually killing your potential. Insecurity is an energy drainer. Think about it. How much energy do you spend on things that don't even matter? You spend 20 minutes drafting a 2-sentence text just because you think, oh, what they're gonna think about me. Is it gonna sound bad? Or you're at dinner with friends and the whole time you're thinking about, oh, do I look awkward sitting in that chair? But you're not being present. You're wasting your energy and time that you could have spent with your friends enjoying. Or you have a great idea, but you keep it to yourself because you fear that other people are going to roll their eyes. So you don't even share your idea. This is your life passing by while you're keeping yourself in your head. Insecurity doesn't just make you feel bad. It also keeps you away from reaching your potential. It makes you overly focused on not messing up in the moment, while you completely forget to even think about your future self and that you want to live your life fully. The biggest lie you've been told is that confidence is a mountain that you have to climb, or a destination that you get after years of fixing yourself. You've been led to believe that just one day you're gonna wake up and feel like that you want to speak, that you're enough to speak. But it's not something that you acquire. It's something that you build. Confidence is built, it's not acquired. That is why of course you're not confident right now. How could you? You've never started building it. The version of you that is bold, radiant, and has all the confidence, she's not out of reach. She's actually right there in you. Being confident is so much nearer than you think because that is your natural state. What you gotta do is build a persona that has all the traits that you want to have and or that you currently lack. And this is where cognitive neurotransformation comes into place. This is a scientific method that I developed on how you can be confident without trying to fix everything. Because you are amazing. Because you are. Say it out loud now with me. I am amazing. You're amazing. I know that, and you should know that too. Because, girl, you are. You can think about it like this. It is a second identity that you give yourself for you so that it's easier to handle certain situations and be confident. While simultaneously, you are going deeper into your insecurity and questioning why are you insecure about this, or why are you acting in this certain way in that situation, and then you get to heal them. If you already feel like this content aligns with you, hit the subscribe button. Second, the step-by-step guide. First, map your future identity. Before you can be her, you have to know her. Stop focusing on who you don't want to be and start getting specific about the woman you want to be. Write down her 3 core values. Does she value honesty? Does she value confidence? Does she value boldness? Write them down, and then you will have a guideline on how you can act as her, because now you know what she believes in, what her values are. You aren't inventing someone new. You're identifying the parts of you that you want to be, but that you haven't put into reality yet. They're still you. It might just be a part of yourself that you haven't explored yet. Second, interrupt the current pattern. The moment you feel like the thought, am I being weird, is creeping into your head, immediately stop. Here you can change your posture or take a deep breath. Anything that will make you have a different view or posture about yourself so that you hold yourself differently. You are literally cutting the neural pathway, so like a path in your brain of your insecurity. Because it is scientifically proven that if you stop reacting to your old habits, they eventually stop taking hold of us. 3. Create a new neural trigger to signal the brain that you're now being your most gorgeous, authentic, and confident self. What really helped me was to have an item. This can be literally anything from clothes to a specific shirt to jewelry. And this can be really personal to you, that when you put on that item, that you're in your new identity. And this is the core of cognitive neurotransformation. 4. Social exposure. But you can't just build an identity in your bedroom. You have to stress test it so that your brain actually believes you, that confidence is not a threat. It's good for you. So here I have a little challenge for you. Every time you go out, you're gonna do at least one thing that your most gorgeous, authentic, and confident self would do, and then do it. This can be as small as maybe not looking at your phone while you're walking past a group of people, or saying have a nice day to the cashier and making eye contact. So this can be really simple, but also a bit challenging, so stepping outside of your comfort zone is important here. Because your brain doesn't believe what you say, it believes what you do. So by stepping outside of your comfort zone, you're building your portfolio of proof that you can relive every time, so that you can think in your brain, right now this situation is really stressing me out and I don't know what to do. But then you go to your portfolio of proof and be like, hey, but you remember when I talked to that stranger even though I was so scared to do it? That is proof that you can be confident, that you can achieve anything. 5. Nightly celebration. You spend years laying in your bed at night and replaying everything that went wrong today. You've become an expert at bullying yourself for being awkward. Let's reframe that habit a bit. From now and before you close your eyes, you have to find 3 moments when you acted as your most confident, gorgeous, and authentic self. This is where the magic happens. Because there you're teaching your brain that it is rewarding to be confident. And so celebrate the new you. Because when you celebrate yourself, when you celebrate all that you achieve, of course you want to do more of that. Because it gives you dopamine, it gives you reward. And if you haven't joined the Velvet community in my WAP yet, go there because we have so many amazing women that already went from shy to confident and are so eager to learn. And if you're too, then click the link in the description. Stop right there. I'm looking for the girlies who are actually ready to work on themselves and choose themselves. If that's you, I want you to write in the comments, I'm here right now. By writing it out, you're making a promise to yourself that you're done playing small. I'm gonna be there reading every single comment, and I know how it feels to be so insecure. To feel so bad about yourself, being so disappointed in yourself. But once you practice those action steps, you're going to start to be confident from within. And your self-perception will change, because it did for me and for so many other women too. Know that stepping into a new version of yourself feels scary. But you need to realize that the version of you that is trying to hide you is only there to protect you. And thank her for keeping you safe this long. Then you have to tell her, I got this from here. You aren't fixing a broken girl. You are letting the powerful woman that you have within you taking the lead. Finally. I see that spark in you, and I wouldn't be talking to you right now if you wouldn't be capable of this transformation. You're ready to stop living the side character and embody the main character you're supposed to live and being the woman of your dreams. Then just don't close this tab and go back to your old habits. Don't forget, your transformation starts at the link below. Go check out the Velvet community and make this official. I love you guys so much and see you in the next video. Bye!